LGBT icon and drag pioneer RuPaul Charles came under fire for some comments that he made in an interview with The Guardian. He said, in part, the following: drag loses its sense of danger and its sense of irony once it's not men doing it.
Yeah, do not like that man at all. Him saying that he doesn't think females should do drag doesn't affect my bookings. It doesn't affect me at all. I live in the UK and I will never meet him. But I think it was a lot more damaging to like trans drag queens. That was where it was offensive, and that is where he was out of line. So really, I just don't care. Like I watch the show for the contestants because great people come out of it. But I do not like that man at all. I guess it's sort of like a way of getting all of my cumulative skills together. I know for a lot of people it means more traditional things like sort of truck driver in a dress, singing Shirley Bassey. And like that's fine if that's your view of it, but nowadays like mine and my friends' view of it, it's our art form. Like I'm rubbish at painting and I can sew a bit, but my art form is making people happy or making people sad, like on the stage. Making people forget about what they're doing and have a good time. Sometimes it works well, sometimes it's nice. Mostly it's not ideal. So if I get booked for, like, on the most part, everyone's been lovely to me. But then there are other people who will be booked as like the token woman, or people are like, well, I have lost bookings for not, like I've had them and then they'll come back to me and say, oh, these people have like looked at your social media and stuff and realised that you don't have the genitals that correspond with what they think drag is. So I've lost bookings for that, but it's definitely a thing. Like, other people have lost more than I have. Like Lacey McFadden was supposed to be in that Virgin Atlantic advert with a load of drag queens recently. And they were like, oh yeah, we're very LGBT plus inclusive. And then they found out she was a woman and they dropped her from the advert. So it's definitely a thing in the culture. I think queer women get forgotten about. Like there are lots of queer women. And people forget about them. They usually end up being the butt of jokes and often, sometimes don't get booked, which sucks because there's some amazing female drag queens that I know. So they're just missing out. There's worse terms, like faux queen is absolutely just always offensive, never nice. Because then it suggests that like your genitals determine how good you are at drag. And I'm not by any stretch of the imagination the best drag queen in the world, or even the best drag queen like in my city, but like it takes a lot less effort I've seen, the politest way of saying something really mean is that I've seen a lot of terrible male drag queens making zero effort and everyone being like, yes. And that you have to work twice as hard as a female, I think, to break through to people's preconceptions of what drag should be. I think my favourite term, and most people's favourite term, drag queen's best, because we are just drag queens. If you have to be like, oh hi, this person has vagina. AFAB queen is not offensive. AFAB standing for assigned female at birth, that's fine. Most people just prefer drag queens because it's kind of what we are, but